Hello, everybody. Margo Lovett back with another episode, Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett. Well, I usually come by way of Streamline, but today it's just a super, super busy day. And there's an extra price to doing things on Streamline. And because of all of the recordings that I've been doing and I still have to do, well, I have about 4 recordings left to do for Hey Podcasters, the global celebration all of September. I want to save those minutes, that time that I could be using for the live stream. I thought jump on here on Zoom and upload it to Facebook and to LinkedIn, and we'll be just fine. So Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett. What is it all about? This platform was created for, and now I'm going to go ahead and say the entrepreneur. All right. I did have it classified and niche down to the self-development arena, but being true to my reinvention, her business, her voice, her conversation, staying true to that. I always bring on the guests that give information concerning how to become an entrepreneur. And with that in mind, I decided it only makes sense that if a person has the audacity, the courage, the strength, the investment, the chutzpah, all of those grand but very real and tangible titles and characteristics that a person must obtain, if you go through all of that, don't you deserve to have a platform where you can present your book, your product, your service? So this is a brand new podcast, brand new live stream. And, when things are new, you tweak them. You try this and you try that. And it only makes sense that I should open up this arena to entrepreneurs, because I know when I first started my podcast, had it not been for Verkay Bashani, the network, I probably would have been fishing around trying to find other ways and other places where I would be able to talk about my podcast, talk about my why, talk about my product. And the product at that time was my podcast. I want, and still do want, people to pay attention to the podcast, the content, may it reach the audience that it's supposed to reach. I felt that way. I feel that way. And I know the rest of you all do also. So with that said, I want everyone to know that October, November, and December, here on Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett, the foyer is open. We're getting ready for the holidays, because I don't know about you, but I heard a representative of the big box stores say shop early. And there are a lot of people that still aren't getting out there elbow to elbow, trying to do a lot of shopping, that type of thing. So if we are in business, if we can reach a global community, and that's what you want, perhaps you want a global community to understand what your book, your product, your service is. I thought, let's have you all come on, go to my website, margolovett.com, MargoLovett.com. Go on over there, look for BC Radio with Margo Lovett. It's in the top right-hand side, I do believe. Hit that tab, fill out the form. Let's have a conversation, because it's time for us to build out a boutique marketplace. All right. A boutique marketplace. Isn't your product, your service, your book worth it? I think that it is. So Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett is going to be built, and it's opened up to the entrepreneurs that want exposure. What I can give you definitely is a download of, I can give you the audio download, and I can give you the video download of your appearing on Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett. Now, there is a small price point. How much interest do you have in marketing that book, that product, that service, because you're not only going to appear on Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett, and of course, I am going to go ahead and market the heck out of the whole thing, the whole show. So you want to be part of it because everything's going to be housed in one place. So when someone comes looking for your product, they're going to find out about somebody else's product and vice versa. All right. So if we all participate and we all send people to Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett, then they're not only going to have a chance to see you, to hear you, but they can buy your product. And hopefully it is the plan for them to find out about other people having said products over there. All right. So it only works if you participate. So I've already had a couple of people stop me, say, I want to be a part of it. Yeah, I know you want to be a part of it, but you're going to have to go, and starting October, you're going to have to go and make sure that you fill out the form so that I know that you are interested. All right. It's just that simple. But I do believe that we have to make up our own space. Look up on you coming onto the show as taking your seat at the table. All right. Putting your shoes, male and female, putting your shoes under the table. Now, I know that there are a lot of startups this year. The pandemic saw to that, and I applaud everyone who started up a business. I applaud. But if all you do is start up a business and nobody knows about you, then I'm all for organic growth, but you have to do some marketing behind that. So what I'm offering you is an opportunity to market your business along with the power of others. I am going to be when I speak of it, I am going to be presenting her Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett, the marketplace. That's how I'm going to present it. And I'm really not interested in taking on people who don't want to be a part of the marketplace, because this is such an opportunity for those who, like I say, have books, products, services. All right. So enough said about that. I do believe, go over to my website. That's the call to action. Go to my website. Do that today. Do not wait until October. Do not do that. No, October, we're kicking things off. Do that now. All right. Do that now. What's going to happen is we're going to have a conversation, and I'll make sure that it's a good fit. Everybody can't do this, that's okay. But for the most part, I would imagine that everybody who signs up and who says, yeah, I'm going all the way with this, sign me up, give me the conversation, give me the exposure. I'll go ahead and make sure the world knows about me, Margo. If you do the same, let's do that. All right. So Margo Lovett, MargoLovett.com, and you'll see BC Radio. And that's on the tab. Go on over there and get yourself on the list. Okay. Make sure that you can be highlighted and use that as a form of marketing. And if you do that and consistently watch your stats, then that's a good way to find out how effective did you get a return on your investment? That's all I'm going to say. So that part for Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett, it was built for you guys to come on and toot your horn. All right. It was built for that. So I want to make sure I let you all know that is available, and the sign up is happening now because we're right on the doorstep of September, and October will be here in no time flat. No, just no time. As I told you, I already had people stop me and say, I'm going to be a part of this. You're going to talk to me about my business. You're going to talk to me about my book. So people are listening, and for that, I am grateful. It's good when you can build something and people understand the value in it, and they're willing to work with that value that you present. That is priceless. That really, really is priceless. So let's work together. Let's make this a wonderful marketplace for everybody. All right. Now about what is happening in September. Oh my goodness. September 1st, we kick off Hey Podcasters. It is a global celebration for all podcasters. And as you know, podcast is that audio file that is mixed and it's condensed down so that you are able to listen to it on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, even one's own website, that type of thing. But we kind of enlarged it a little bit. We're going to have a conversation called, and I entitled it Audio, Live Stream, Video, because the world, and podcasting, because the world is changing. We're bringing on folks that are going to talk about those forms of communication, of broadcasting, of communicating with the masses, with the world, with their demographic, with the folks that are hoping to see them one more week. All right. So I just let you know that the celebration, month-long celebration, is full of panel discussions. They're full of one-on-one conversations. And, you know, there's something about a one-on-one conversation that just has me just so giddy. And there's a closeness, there's a sense of community when you're working with podcasters. So I don't mean to name drop, but I'm going to name drop to show you how much is invested in this month-long celebration. You know, I'm not doing it alone. WomELLE and myself are collaborating again, yes. And she's embraced this thing of podcasting totally. So men never get in. One man, Mr. Fitzpatrick, a marketing gentleman, was in the magazine one time. But for podcasters, she is doing articles on Evo Terra. Evo Terra is the podcaster. He's the mastermind. He's the creator of the podcast Pontifications. I love it. Podcast Pontifications. You'll have to look him up. In 2004, he became a podcaster. Already had tons and tons of information, but he decided that now is the time to put this on the internet. And I think he said it was in October 14th or something like that. He put out the number 40 podcast. There's only going to be one podcast that was ever presented, and it's in Podcast Alley. It's number 40 in the directory, for podcast number 40 throughout all of time. Can you believe it? And I had a conversation with him. It was, after I got past fangirling, it was so cool. He is so cool, and he's out to make sure that we bring excellence to this industry. So Evo Terra, you know, he's in WomELLE magazine. He's going to be in the issue coming up for WomELLE, and we have a one-on-one conversation with him. Just, I can't wait. I can't wait to share that with you. And then, of course, Chris Kritmitsos, he's the head. He is the brains. He is the executioner of Podfest. Orlando, you guys know this man. He is brilliant when it comes to business. He is, and his love for the podcast community. Just, if you're ever a part of Podfest, you understand how he feels for us. I was able to speak at Podfest this year, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I learned a lot. I met many, many people. We're still in contact. Some of those same people are going to be a part of the Hey Podcasters month-long podcast celebration. But Chris is an amazing gentleman, simply amazing. So I can't wait to share that conversation with you either. Chris is also going to be in the magazine. And then the reason why we celebrate podcasters internationally on September the 30th with Dave Lee. Steve and Dave. Steve is the dad and Dave is the son. And I had a conversation with Dave Lee. It was, how could we even begin to think about celebrating all month without speaking with the one of the two co-founders, founders of International Podcast Day. Oh, I fangirled. I fangirled with all three of these gents. I really did, because I've followed their work. I've been a part of their work, and I know what podcasting is all about. It is hard work, but it's passion work, and it's good work. And when I speak with these gentlemen, it's just like magic, electric magic, nothing less than full-blown plug-in energy. They energized me so much, to the max, as a matter of fact. So I know that that's how you're going to feel when we bring their conversations to you in September. And as I said, WomELLE has taken up the mantle and put them in the magazine. That issue that I speak of over and over and over again, it comes out on September the 15th. We are going live stream and going to have just take you page by page, And by that time, the gentlemen will already have a copy in their hands. The magazine is mailing copy out to them so that they can hold it tangible, and they can just celebrate with us, because without the bridges that they built, we would not be able to cross over them now. Some of us would shortchange podcasting were it not for Evo and him setting the standard. I don't know that we would be so grateful for community if it were not for Kritmitsos. I don't know about that. And I know for a fact, I would not be doing this if it were not for the fact that for 7 years, Steve and Dave Lee, they did 30, 35 hours straight worldwide, just broadcasting people from all countries. I think he said Portugal, Spain. I know Africa. I caught Africa last year. Of course, the States, Australia, UK. They were everywhere and everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. And when I spoke with Dave, he said that, they're going to, after 7 years, it was always their intention that people worldwide pick up the mantle and celebrate in their own way. So he wasn't feeling any kind of way. He was glad and giddy to see that WomELLE and I are celebrating all of September, and definitely on the 30th, we are hosting a cocktail, milk, orange juice, whatever you drink party. We'll make sure that everybody has the link. So we'll meet over on Zoom so that we can have conversations from everyone, everywhere. All right. So that's what's going on with Hey Podcasters. And I just don't have enough time to tell you about all of the podcasters who said yes to the one-on-ones and the marvelous conversations. So we got video, we have audio. Oh my goodness, we have Canada that is really, really dug in here. We have them do with one-on-one conversations and panel discussions. And my takeaways, I'm going to have to bring the takeaways to you every day, every other day, because my eyes were enlightened to so many different facets of podcasting and what it looks like and what it means to us individually as podcasters globally, worldwide. So this is the first year for WomELLE and I to do this, and it came together very quick, very, very quick. And there are a couple of other people that I really, really, I hope one is not feeling that well. So I said I would check back with them in September. So I'm praying that before the month is out, I'm able to bring that conversation. A wonderful, stellar lady from Australia. I took one of her classes and I took copious notes. I believe that podcasters are to study, be students, and give. And we give because we keep learning. We give out what we learn in so many different ways. So I'm really hoping that she's feeling better before the month is out and we could have that conversation. I think that's it. I think that that's it for Business Card Radio. So as you can see, Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett, what I just did was did a promo. So you have a promo, you can come on here and you can do your promotion. You have a event coming up. Well, come on over here to Business Card Radio, drop your business card and you let everybody know about the event. And like I say, all of October, November, December, this is going to be a boutique marketplace. And it's for us entrepreneurs who left employee to become an entrepreneur. We shifted that mindset and we threw our all into the ring. And we said, here I am. I'm giving it my all. I'm doing it. Podcasting 101. Here we are. Had turned that down. So I just wanted to touch bases with you. I told you that I would touch bases with you. I told you I would be here. So here I am. Reach out to me. My email and the office phone number, I'll have that in the post. Reach out to me. Go to my website, margolovett.com, MargoLovett.com. Be sure to sign up for October because that's when we're going to get started. All right. And how many people can be on it? If I do this once a week, one show a week, do the math. So you better hurry up and get in here. All right. You better sign up right now. And September 1st, I want to meet me on my profile page over on Facebook and on LinkedIn, because I'm doing a live stream. We're going to kick off Hey Podcasters, celebrating podcasters globally, September the 1st. All right. And then from that point on, oh my God, you'll probably see me doing a live every day. I believe in recapping so that people know what's going on. They'll know what they missed, and never fear. There is over on heypodcasters.com that is being rebuilt so that every video, every audio will be housed over there. All right. So don't just come and say, hey, my friend is over there on Hey Podcasters. I want to check them out. Check out all of the conversations over there. All right. We have some fabulous conversations. And I have a feeling that we are going to continue to add because this thing has grown exponentially. All right. So be on the lookout for your invitation. It's for podcasters. But if you are, I would venture to say, go out on a limb to say, if you are a podcast producer and you want to just come and to the cocktail, milk, juice party, just come and let's celebrate. Let's talk about these things that come up only in the podcast industry. We'll have conversations. We'll have some networking. All right. And I'm sure a few other surprises. So you have to show up so that you can be a part of the last official day of celebrating podcasters. All right. I think that's it for me. How many minutes have I gone? Many, many minutes. So that's it. We're going to start out the panel discussions on the first Sunday of September. So you won't see me back solo on Sundays. You'll be meeting every week, a brand new panel discussion. And then through the week, we'll have the one-on-ones, and we have so many quotes that we can give to everyone. Oh, I knew it was something I almost forgot. I knew it. The cherry on the ice cream sundae of all of this is that there was no way we could include everybody and on the one-on-ones or the panel discussions, just couldn't do it. But if you want to do, as I call, a drive-by shout out, give your name, give the name of your podcast. You want to do that? Then go over on LinkedIn or over on Facebook and DM me, message me, and let me know that you want to do it. I'm going to get a calendar together. I'm going to do that in September, early September. And on Alitu, we are going to record your shout out. There'll be some music before, your shout out and some music. In other words, we're going to book in your shout out. Okay. 60 seconds or less. If you want to do that, do that. All right. I'm giving you 60 seconds. I'm giving that to you. I'm not chasing anybody down. If you are a podcaster, meet me over on LinkedIn or DM me over on Facebook and LinkedIn. I'm not over on Instagram that much, but I tell you, if you message me over on Instagram, I will go over there and check. All right. So I have a footprint in LinkedIn, I have a footprint in Facebook, and I have a footprint on Instagram. Because if you are a podcaster, I'm giving you 60 seconds so that you can get a shout out. You're producing that yourself, all right? You're giving the world your name, and you are giving the world the name of your podcast, all right? Let's do it. I knew there was something else I forgot. So September is a month full of gifts and giveaways on so many levels. If you are thinking about, remotely thinking about podcasting, you need to be close all of September, because everyone that I spoke to is in teaching mode. They are in giving mode. And somebody may pop up and say, hey, I'm giving away free this and this and this and this for the person that signs up. You never know what's going to happen all this month. All right. So I gave you a lot of information. So you know what my motto is: listen again. And that's a good thing that it's over here. I'm doing this pre-recording. So listen again and again, share it out, share it. All right. And leave remarks. If you replay, leave remarks. I want to know what you think about what I'm doing. All right. I don't want to like. I'm not going to appreciate that. Can I tell you? It's like giving somebody socks for Christmas. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, cool. I don't want a like. I want a comment. All right. I don't want a heart. I have a heart for you. I want comments on what I'm doing. What are you looking for? What am I offering to you that is hitting the sweet spot? And what else are you looking for? What else do you need? Because I still have the podcast, Her Business, Her Voice, Her Conversation. And I just recently introduced this one, Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett. Oh, and Podcast Academy online.com, where I am teaching you the theory of podcasting. We're popping the hood and doing the mechanics of podcasting and the technology that's behind podcasting. Okay. So I got 3 things going here, and I'm loving life. I'm available for you. All right. But at the end of the day, it's all things podcasting. It's all things entrepreneur. Everything that I reinvented myself to embody, embrace, and to give back. All right. So I'm Margo Lovett. Her Business, Her Voice, Her Conversation. Podcast Academy online.com and Business Card Radio with Margo Lovett. Talk to me. I'll see you guys every day in September. Hey, podcasters. All right. I'll be back later. Bye-bye.